20th of March, which means tomorrow is the first day of spring, and coincidentally it is also Tim's birthday. So we're taking a nice cheeky little trip out to one of our favourite spots, LLanddona Beach, because look at the weather. It certainly is coming into spring now.
So we're on Anglesey, very close to LLanddona Beach, where we're going to be staying for the couple of nights, and it's always a bit of a decision to be made about which route we take down to the beach. There's 3 roads, and we've done them all, and they've all got their challenges.
Terrifying. I'm going to have to say they're all bloody terrifying. I hate them, all of them.
Yeah.
But anyway, carry on, as you were.
They have their challenges, each one. So, have we decided which one we're going to do?
Well, you have.
So okay, we'll go for the narrowest one, steepest, narrowest one, on the basis that we're not going to see any traffic coming the other way.
No overnight camping.
So a change of plan. What we're going to do instead of going to LLanddona, there's no point in going down those scary tracks if we're just going to have to come back anyway because there's no camping allowed on the beach anymore. We're going to go further down to Pentraeth, where we've been before as well. We'll stay there. We'll have a walk down to LLanddona actually and see what the situation is.
Right, so a little update. We're down on the beach. If you've watched any of our other videos, you might see one where a woman had warned us one day about the high tide coming in and flooding the car park that we're parked on. And she was talking nonsense. It didn't come anywhere near the van. But we do know that this car park can flood maybe 2-3 times a year. And so we like to keep an eye on it. And today we were talking to man who came by with his dogs, and he said that last night had been a very high tide that had almost covered the bridge, wasn't it, as you come into the car park. So we're a little bit anxious about that. So we've just been out to look on the car park now. We're about 2.5, 3 hours out from high tide, and it's we're only about 100 feet from the van as it is, and we're a lot further up the car park than we were last time when at high tide it was 100 feet away. So anyway, we're a little bit anxious about that, so we're thinking we might not risk it and just head off somewhere to actually sleep somewhere.
Yeah.
Luckily we're not spannered, so
yeah, we can just drive.
yeah, so we can just drive off. I mean, we've come into the van now anyway, because we were sitting around the fire all evening, as you saw, but it's bloody freezing, isn't it? Absolutely bitter out there. So we decided to come into the van, have the diesel heater on. It's absolutely toasty in here now, but we'll just drive off, park somewhere, sleep the night, and then come back down in the morning for our breakfast.
So, what are you making me for my birthday breakfast, Claudia?
Because I love you so much, Tim, I'm making you butterscotch bananas on eggy bread. Or French toast if you want to be fancy.
Eggy bread for me, thanks. Looks absolutely bloody lovely.
It will be. So how was your birthday breakfast, Tim?
Oh my god, these are so good. Absolutely delicious. So we just headed off for a little walk to LLanddona beach, where we were going to be camping or parking up last night, but there was a no parking or no overnight parking sign up at the top of the hill, so we didn't bother. So we're just going to go and check it out now and see what the situation is. So this is the strip of the beach where the vans would normally be, all along here and all down there, and there's absolutely none. So whether that's just because people have read the signs at the top of the hill, or whether it's blocked off. So we're going to have a wander down to the entrance and see if it's blocked off. So there you go, that might explain it. It is March though, and a weekday, so that might be another reason why there aren't people here, but I'm pretty sure it's because there's a great big unmissable sign saying no overnight camping here now. So that's probably why there's no overnight campers. What a shame. An absolutely beautiful location that I don't think was abused actually. I'd never seen anything left here when I've been here, and the people who used it were really responsible actually and took really good care of the place. There you go, it's another one off the list. So that's the end of LLanddona Beach. There's one of our wild off-grid park-ups. There's getting fewer and fewer of them. It's getting really, really difficult actually, particularly to sort of camp the way we do, where we like to just set up a little camp and have a little fire and just chill out really. It's very difficult to do that. So yeah, another one off the list, Claude.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people just say, well, why don't you just go camp on a campsite, which we would, but, you know, and we do often, but the fact is I prefer to camp in a place like this than in the middle of a field somewhere. And also, I don't, it's not about being tight and not wanting to pay campsite fees, because when we do camp somewhere like this, we'll always go eat out in local restaurants and spend a fortune in the local community, whereas if we go to a campsite, we're more likely to take all our food with us, everything we want, all our drink, and then just stay on the campsite, and that's it. You know, nobody benefits other than the campsite owner. So it's, you know, I think there should be room for both types of camping in the world, but there isn't. What are you looking at, Tim?
I'm looking at the tide.
Are we going to get flooded?
No, I don't think so. Got half an hour to go. And it's looking higher than I've ever seen it here, to be honest. But it's got a long way to come in yet, and we're pretty high up here. So I think we're going to be okay, but I'm keeping an eye on it just in case. So there's about 10 or 15 minutes to go before high tide. And I think we're pretty safe. So that also means that tonight's high tide, which is about 1 o'clock in the morning, I don't fancy staying up till then to check it, that's lower than this one by about 10 or 20 centimetres. So if we're safe now, we'll be safe tonight as well.